Hey, it's Joe and welcome back to Humanfluence. Today we're talking about binaural beats, Hemi-Sync, and the powerful mystery of synchronizing the left and right hemispheres of your brain. Sounds fancy, but what are you really doing when you listen to these tones? Let's break it down and go deep. First of all, what are binaural beats? Imagine you've got headphones on. One ear hears a tone at, say, 210 hertz. The other hears a slightly different tone, say 200 hertz. Your brain doesn't hear two tones, it hears the difference, a 10 hertz pulse. That phantom beat is what we call a binaural beat. And here's the wild part, your brain starts syncing to that frequency. This is called brainwave entrainment. Now, depending on the frequency, you can influence your state of consciousness. Let's quickly walk through the brainwave spectrum. We have gamma, 30 to 100 hertz. Beta, 13 to 30 hertz. Alpha, 8 to 12 hertz. Theta, 4 to 7 hertz. And delta, 0.5 to 3 hertz. So when a binaural beat sets you into theta, for example, you're essentially consciously dreaming while awake. What is Hemi-Sync? Short for hemispheric synchronization, pioneered by the Monroe Institute, founded by Robert Monroe. If that name rings a bell, it should. He's the godfather of out-of-body experiences in the modern age. The idea is this. When your left and right brain hemispheres are usually firing, they're not always aligned. The left is more logical, analytical. The right is intuitive, creative, spatial. But when you induce synchronization through specific tones, rhythms, and patterns, something clicks. You get what's called whole brain coherence. In that state, something strange happens. Your internal chatter drops. Your awareness expands. And many report stepping outside of the body entirely. So what's actually happening here? Let's go beyond science and blend it with metaphysics. When both hemispheres sync and your brain is entrained into theta or delta, your body goes to sleep, but your mind stays awake. That space in between waking and sleeping, that's the launch pad. And what are you launching into? Possibly astral projection, lucid dreams, access to the Akashic records, contact with non-physical entities, past life recall, remote viewing. Some even report spontaneously clicking out, which Monroe described as entering non-ordinary states of consciousness, where time and space bend or dissolve completely. So what are we really doing here? On a neurological level, you're entraining your brain to function as a unified whole. On an energetic level, you're calming your nervous system, allowing access to higher vibrations. On a spiritual level, you're stepping outside the filter of the ego and accessing what many traditions call the subtle body or astral form. And when you get consistent at this, something shifts. You start remembering that you're more than this body, more than this identity, your awareness itself, just temporarily in a human form. So how do we use it? Safely and intentionally. Use headphones, no exceptions. Binaural beats require stereo separation. And use the affirmation from the Gateway experience. I am more than my physical body. Because I am more than physical matter, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. Therefore, I deeply desire to expand, to experience, to know, to understand, to control, to use such greater energy and energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me and those who follow me. Also, I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience are equal or greater than my own. I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my stated desires. Pick your frequency next. Theta for OBEs and deep meditation, and delta for lucid sleep and healing. Make sure you listen while lying down in a quiet, dark place, your body still and your mind alert. Stay awake as the body sleeps. Let your limbs feel heavy and breathe naturally. Observe and don't force. You might hear buzzing, see lights, feel a shift. Just stay calm. And log your experiences, every sensation, every exit attempt, every insight. You're building a bridge. Hemi-Sync and binaural beats are not just audio tools, they're keys. Keys to unlock perception, to quiet the noise, and to remember what lies just beneath the surface of ordinary awareness. You don't have to believe in magic, you just have to close your eyes, listen, and let the brain do what it's always been capable of doing. This is the frontier where science meets soul, and it's only the beginning. Humanfluence, out.